I remember tripping on mushrooms, and you see the geometric shapes and shit like that, and you be like, oh, that's the patterns and shit the white niggas with dreads be having on their clothes. And it made me realize, like, damn, them niggas was tripping so hard, they're like, I want to wear that shit.
It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go.
What's up, though? It's the Danny Brown Show coming to y'all motherfuckers live from Austin, Texas at YMA Studios. And you got me, none other than itself, Danny Brown. How y'all motherfuckers doing out there? I got my dogs, the Boo Boys, with me. What's up, dog?
What up, man?
Yeah, man, I'm still in the dog house. Shouts out to Tony Hinchcliffe. That's my boy. I went and hung out with him, which was really, dog. I'll tell y'all, man. I do good. I try my best, man. I try my best to be a great guy, and every now and then I just fuck up. You get what I'm saying? It just. I mean, but we gotta always, we can't. It's a marathon, not a sprint type of shit. And I've been doing my best, man. So I can't say I have been doing good. You all see me. I'm enjoying the Muay Thai gym. I lost weight. I'm down a few pounds. I stopped drinking until this party that I went to at Tony. But I can't say he brought the drinking back because I had a drink the night before while taking mushrooms. I don't, you know why? Because I was watching Andrew Tate videos. And they always boozing. He be like, man, we gotta booze, man. We gotta be boozing. They be getting drunk and shit. And I think it was a bad influence on me. That's why I can't be, man. Shots. I love Andrew Tate, but I don't think I could be watching this shit like that no more. He a bad influence on me, man. I think and that's fucked up as a 40-year-old man to have somebody that's that much impressionable on you. You get what I'm saying? That's influencing you to do dumb shit. So I will. Say I'm going to stop the Andrew Tate video as much as I love him. You know what I'm saying? If I was younger, maybe this will probably help me. At this point in my life, he's not, if I ain't already a billionaire with the Bugatti, he can't fix my life. You get what I'm saying? So shouts out Andrew Tate, I love that nigga, man, but he fucking my life up. I can't live like a top G. I realized it, man. But yeah, so I went. Tony been hitting me up. He been hitting me up like, come through, hang out. And I've been feeling bad because I've been on my, I've been on my spiritual journey. And I've been trying to get right. I've been doing my mushrooms and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've been like, because I know when I hang out with Tony, not necessarily because of him, but it's mostly I always hang out with him that like, kill Tonys and shit like that. But I associate him with drinking. I'm sorry if it feels like that. He's like my Andy Dick. Probably for every comedian and shit, like he's like, man, come through, Danny. Danny, what are you doing? And then I pull up. So then, even because, the fucked up part, when I got over there, he was hanging out with Jeff Ross. And he had my cousin, Yoni. Yoni was over there cooking up the ill shit. And they doing normal rich nigga shit. You get what I'm saying? But me had to be a nigga, had to be on some nigga shit. Like, where the drink at, man? What's up, man? Y'all on some sober Sunday shit? Where the drink at? So they whipped out the drink. Before I know it, I'm drunk as fuck. They all hop in the pool. They doing a good. It was a great time. It was a great time. But I left my phone in my bag because I told you I took all my social medias off my phones and shit. So I'm not like on my phones. When you got social medias on your phone and shit, I feel like you look at your phone all the time. And then I don't got no bitches and, I'm a one-woman man right now. Been that way for over a year at this point. Well, probably longer than that. Don't get me to talk shit, but I'm just saying. Since I moved to Texas, you get what I'm saying? So I haven't been, I ain't like I got no bitches in my phone or nothing like that. Nobody else. Only she gonna call me, to be honest. But I was having a little too much fun, and she called me a lot. She did call me a lot. And then I ended up finding my phone. I was like, oh shit. I grabbed my phone, I hit her up, FaceTime her, and we was talking. I was like, look. Cause he had ill mansion and shit. I'm like, look, check this shit out, showing her some shit. Like this shit fire, this type of shit I'm gonna have for us, baby. one day, me and you, this is how we gonna be living. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking that shit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we hung up. I had a couple more drinks. I ended up getting drunk. I did too much. Before I know it, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. My ass supposed to be home at 9 p.m., nigga. I wasn't even supposed to been there that long. But whatever. So I got an Android phone and I got an iPhone. I got an iPhone for all the people to not think I'm a brokey. You get what I'm saying? Because when you be sending green messages back, people be sending you different, they send you different answers for shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can hit a nigga up, like, what's up, you know, hit me up. But that shit came in a green bubble. They like, I don't know. I don't really know how this is going to go down. So I got an iPhone to talk to people with iPhones. And I got an Android to people that don't care about shit like. But I only really use my Android for texting. I mean, I'm a PC gamer. There's a lot of PC shit you can do with Android. You know what I'm saying, that you can't do with iOS. We all know this kind of shit. I actually like Galaxies and Google phones more than iPhones, to be honest. It's just easier for me to use. I don't know. We always talked about that, like iOS might be hard for older people. But I've been using Mac products since fucking I can remember, but whatever the fuck. To say I was tripping off mushrooms, I drunk a shit ton of liquor or whatever the fuck. And this was after Muay Thai class. That's the fucked up part. I went to Muay Thai class that day. Did an ill workout. The homie, I took my homie who was on a week-long lean binge. He been throwing up, you know what I'm saying? We did a 30-minute, I do an hour workout the 30-minute mark. He was outside throwing up. Like, nigga, I'm straight. And he ain't work out no more after that. Shouts out to my dog. Hopefully he gonna come to class with me again. But, I went to Muay Thai class. I had a great Sunday. You know, I came to the crib, I actually ordered some chicken. We was about to sit down and eat some chicken, but then this nigga Tony hit me up. They're like, yo, pull up. But he been telling me to pull up for so long that I felt bad for not pulling up. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta pull up. I'm pulling up. So whatever. But it's 5 a.m. I've been harassing people at this party all night. They probably been ready for me to go. He gotta do Kill Tony on Monday, obviously. They probably like, this nigga Danny is tripping. But once you know I get that liquor in me, I turn to it's the spirits, man. I don't know. I got an old Filipino uncle or something that's dead. I told you, man, the last time my grandma went to the Philippines that I know of, she probably went past that, but my uncle got speared. Yeah, the nigga was drunk talking shit to some niggas and they speared him. That's the story I know. I mean, I heard a different story, but that's the way I put it together to myself, so don't get me the line. I don't want my family members hearing this going like, well, whatever, shut up. It's funny. It's funnier this way. Let me say it like that. The nigga was talking some shit to some niggas, he got speared. But I feel like when I get drunk, my spirit Filipino uncle, jumps into me. He be talking shit to niggas. You get what I'm saying? Because what type of nigga say, what do a nigga got to say to you to make him get speared? It got to be some ill shit, because it takes some, you got one shot. Shooting niggas is easy compared to spearing niggas. You get what I'm saying? Bow, bow, bow. You miss, but spearing, I got this one chance. Because if you try to spear a nigga and you miss, his whole intentions has got to be to kill. You get what I'm saying? You can't have that. Okay. So whatever. I guess in my mushroom tripped out phase, I called the Uber to the barbershop that I go to instead of actually to where I live. You get what I'm saying? But my girl is like a Batman superhero champion. She got my location on. So she knew I was at the barbershop when the barbershop dropped me off. When they dropped me off at the barbershop. When they dropped me off at the barbershop, I was like, and it was an African lady too. She's like, get out my car. Like, she was like really like pressing the issue. Like, I'm like, hold up, this ain't where I'm supposed to go. Let me get, she's like, no, nigga, you drunk. Actually, I can't. I think I got in the car and fell asleep. But just the way she seen the vibe, you know, them African ladies, they felt the vibe. She's like, get this nigga out of my car. So she kicked me out because I for sure was like, hold up, let me put the other address. I ain't want to know. She's like, no, I'm done. This 5 a.m, I ain't fucking with you no more. Get out. And I'm in a fucking residential, not residential, but I'm in a place of business. This is like a shopping mall mart kind of situation. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to jail. If any police officers pull up, it's public, intoxicated, I'm in this bitch. Like, I look retarded, but thank God my girl was there to save me. I got superhero, and she brought me home. But I think in the midst of her, when she picked me up, I was just so in the midst of like, oh, I'm saved. Like, oh, fuck. I just dropped my phones. Like I dropped my phones right there and just hopped in the car with her. So my phones were left where I was at. You get what I'm saying? So I had this guy, he kept calling us like, I guess he found the phones. He kept calling us like, yo, come pick up the phones, come pick the phones. But that's I had to come and film with y'all that morning. So I told her like, yo, just drop me off, you know, and go pick up the phone. You already know where this story is going right this way. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't been doing anything. That's the thing about it. Like I'm not talking to bitches no more. I'm not, come on. This is me, Danny Brown. I used to be a fucking straight dirt bag. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and that's just not a part of my life no more, to be honest. Like, this is the girl that I really want to be with and this and that. All right, that's it. I ain't got to go down that pipeline. But whatever, I told her to get the phone, but I feel like in any aspect of any adult or anybody's life, if you go through their phone, you're gonna find something that you don't like. And you know, every now and then you go on TikTok. I think TikTok is TikTok might be a fucked up situation. I might need to delete off my phone. But you know, you go see on TikTok, every now and then a bitch might do like a weird dumb TikTok, hit it with the, and they turn that motherfucker around. And it'd be a link up there. You'd be like, hit the link. You know what I'm saying? They already, I mean, you just like, they do that little thing. You're like, hold on, let me go check out and then you just hit the link. And then you look, and then they got OnlyFans. And you check out OnlyFans. And me, when I check out a bitch OnlyFans, I'm not necessarily going to the OnlyFans to be like, yo, I want to see how much you selling the hoes for. So I was like, oh, it's $4.95 to see the booty hole. That's a combo meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's combo meals for the booty holes. You get what I'm saying? So I just really be wanting to see the price. Don't get me wrong. I used to have an lit-ass OnlyFans account with a lot of subscribes. But now it's not worth it, kind of. It's too much free porn right now. And plus, I'm such of an ill-ass nigga. We dirt bugs out here. It's niggas out here that's ripping all that content. Like, if I want to go see a bitch OnlyFans for free, I know where to find it at. So I'm not paying for no bitch OnlyFans. That's just out of it. I'm too good at the internet. And so yeah, she went through my cause I'm not texting bitches, I'm not calling bitches, but she went through my history and she saw that I have looked at a few OnlyFans pages. You get what I'm saying? And now I feel like, of course that's gonna upset her. You get what I'm saying? It wouldn't upset me if she was looking at dicks on OnlyFans. I guess, because I'm secure in myself. I'm not saying she's whatever. We're not going there with that conversation. But, so yeah, I'm in a doghouse right now, so I'm back drinking. She's pissed off at me. I love her with all my heart. But then she went through my emails, and then she saw I emailed the girl that I used to talk to. But it wasn't even that, because the last time we talked, it was a mutual split up kind of situation. Like, I was going with her and she's married, you know what I'm saying? But I knew recently that I'm not going into that, but whatever. She saw me email an old friend. And I'm pretty sure that upset her too. But compared to the type of shit she used to find going through my phone, this was fucking this was definitely G-rated, and she shouldn't be upset. And I love you, baby. I know you're listening. We together forever. You stuck. Ain't nothing you can do. Just leave it alone. But yeah, so y'all, did y'all, I went down, maybe we'll talk about this later, but I want to get it out the way. But did y'all see this nigga Bruce Lee was a crackhead?
What?
Yes, Bruce Lee was writing drug letters to his homies. He like, yeah, send me an 8-ball of coke. But yeah, that lets you know what time in them days it was. But Bruce Lee, I ain't saying, he typed Bruce Lee crack. Bruce Lee drug letters. But no, he was writing drug letters to his homies, telling them to send him the bag. Yeah, handwritten drug letters. Yeah, see? And we were talking about that not too long ago, where we talking about like believing that Santa Claus is dead. Like Santa Claus, like when you just felt like Santa Claus wasn't real. Now, Bruce Lee, if y'all didn't know, I thought this is the most disciplined man in my life. Like when I, like Be Like Water and all that shit. I read Bruce Lee books. I've watched every Bruce Lee movie. I guess I would be a Bruce Lee super fan in some sense. Like anything that has to do with Bruce Lee, any type of character like Fei Long or any type of fake character they put on a video game of Bruce Lee, I'm always down for it. But turns out Bruce Lee was doing bumps. And he's one of the illest niggas I know in my life. And it almost, I mean, cause he ain't died from, you know, but yeah. So it makes it Santa Claus is dead kind of thing. Like, so it made me feel like, damn, ain't no nigga perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I fuck up. I go to a Kill Tony party, get a little too drunk and act up. This nigga Bruce Lee was doing bumps though. I'm just saying, man. We are supported by Adam and Eve. With all the bad news about prices these days, it's nice to know that Adam and Eve is still offering the best deals. At adamandeve.com, get 50% off. Free shipping, that's 50% off an adventurous new toy, a slippery lube, almost anything else you desire. Just use code DannyB at checkout and you'll get 50% off and free shipping. Doesn't matter what you choose, all will be packaged and sent discreetly. Not only will you save money on gas, movies, and date night dinners out, but this is the item that will continue to save you money, deliver tons of fun and satisfaction. So go to adamandeve.com, select any item, and use code DannyB. This is DANNYB. This is an exclusive offer specific to this podcast, so be sure to support our show and use my code DannyB. Get you 50% off, but also 100% free shipping. Code DannyB. Go to adamandeve.com right now. Bruce Lee was doing bumps. How can I be? Who am I? Who am I to not fuck up all the time? This nigga was doing motherfucking on his back. Like, y'all ever seen this nigga leg lifts type shit? Like, the Bruce Lee workout, I'm pretty sure every nigga done Googled this type of shit. Bruce Lee had the illest fucking abs. Look at this nigga, man. This nigga was doing, but now that I'm an adult that has done a lot of cocaine in his lifetime, Bruce Lee was definitely a cokehead. All his movie, the whole swagger says cocaine, man. Nobody acts like this normally, man. And we thought this nigga got his swag like, man, he just a different, man. He 101. He a different type of nigga. It was coke. So it got me thinking, like, damn, do a nigga need to bring the bumps back? Like, maybe I'm not being who I supposed to be. But no, I'm just talking shit. I'm not doing that. I mean, if the fentanyl shit wasn't going down like it is going down right now, yeah, nigga, the bumps wouldn't be a big deal, but it's just the fentanyl, man. That's the only reason, and that's just too much of a situation. You get what I'm saying? To even go through. We've seen too many people just one night at trying to have a good time turn into, you get what I'm saying, a lifetime of misery for the people that's involved around them. And that's one thing that I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to hurt people around me for my dumb decisions, because I've done that too many times in my life. And yeah, I might do dumb shit, you know, like the shit I said, like what my girl's mad at me about. This is definitely some fucking, that's definitely preschool shit compared to the type of shit that I used to get in trouble for. So that's why I'm not even, she's mad as fuck at me right now, but I love you, baby. Be cool. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, we gonna get into some Ask Danny's and shit. But yeah, I was on Twitch the other day. But yeah, shouts out to Twitch. Everybody want to follow me on Twitch. That's XDanny, XBrownX. Y'all know the same shit as my social medias, whatever the fuck. But yeah, did y'all hear about this Bob Ross conspiracy?
No, what's going on?
That's the only me that know about this shit?
Yeah, I ain't heard of it.
I haven't heard of it.
No, they saying Bob Ross was a serial killer. And all the shit that he painted was locations of bodies that he buried. I'm the only nigga that know about this shit. Cause I believe it. I'm caught into the lore that Bob Ross is a serial killer. It comes right up.
Part 2.
Yeah, don't talk to this
Speculation around the
nigga.
internet.
We don't want to hear the TikTok theory. The Danny Brown theory. And that's what I'm trying to say. Bruce Lee, be like water, doing bumps. Bob Ross, wholesome, PBS, I don't know, in the morning content, watch this nigga. I think this is the most wholesome nigga in my life. Killing bitches. Hide him at the place. He laughing at the police, painting shit on TV. So I'm just saying, the shit that I'm doing, I'm a good guy. All right, ask Danny.
Ask Danny.
I don't feel like y'all believe me. Y'all like, damn. I mean, Danny, you all right. Danny, you all right. But, you know, so, all right, here we go. White dude dreads was always, it's already going bad. It's already going bad. I don't even have to read the rest of the shit, but, yeah. White, you definitely do a lot of mushrooms and shit, like psychedelics and all that shit. Because I remember tripping on mushrooms, and you see the geometric shapes and shit like that. And you be like, oh, that's the patterns and shit the white niggas with dreads be having on their clothes. And it made me realize, like, damn, them niggas was tripping so hard, they're like, I want to wear that shit. Like, I never been tripping and saw shit. Was like, damn, that would be fly on a fucking pair of fucking elephant pants. You get what I'm saying? All right, here we go. White dude dreads. Danny, I'm a white dude and had a set of dreads for 8 years. I cut them off when they got ass length. I'm thinking about starting another set and was wondering, what is your opinion on white dudes with dreads? Much love. Now, if you like an ill nigga, like you in corn or something like that, like if you in a successful ass band, then I don't think it's bad for a white dude to have dreads. Yeah, like you get what I'm saying? Corn can have dreads. Like white dudes like this play 7-string guitars and shit and help me through depression. I don't care how you look. But if you're gonna be talking to me about, cause I've known white dudes with dreads and they always just been like super, they've been the super the type of niggas that go to the gym festival, Gym and Jam. Y'all know about Gym and Jam? Gym and Jam is a festival. Yeah, I don't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? No, it's GEM, Gym and Jam, like gyms. Yeah, Gym and Jam. Boom. There we go. Look at the flyer. You know, the type of niggas that go to Gym and Jam. That's what I was just talking about. Them niggas that crystals and shit. You know they say crystals could do shit. You can buy this crystal to get a bad nigga up off you. You can buy this crystal it'll get you some money. That's the gyms. So it's motherfuckers like, yeah, white bitches with dreads, psychedelics everywhere. I might need to book me for the next Gym and Jam. What are y'all doing? This is my bid for the next Gym and Jam, man. It's meant for a nigga like me, man. Y'all tripping, bro. Danny Brown, I'm straight like that. But yeah, they got the ill gyms and shit, which I would buy some gyms. I ain't gonna lie. From top sellers, because you out there with the top of the tops. One of these niggas stones work. You get what I'm saying? Because I've had people give me some stones and shit, and, I've been, women are into that shit. That's one thing about it. Like, women are into the gyms, and this crystal does this, and you do this. Keep this in your pocket if you want some money, or shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's what the Gym and Jam is about when they have musical acts during that. But it's really like a festival where psychedelic motherfuckers get together and have a great time. But yeah, so shouts out to Gym and Jam. Book me for that shit. I'm down to play that shit. So yeah, so if you don't play in corn and you don't have a booth at Gym and Jam, then you don't need to be a white nigga with dreads. Unless you got a Jamaican bitch and she co-signs that shit because you know how to make some ill rotis or some shit. Like you can be like a white nigga Jamaican chef that can add some jerk to the mix. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I don't think white people should have dreads. I think that's but that's saying like black people shouldn't have blonde hair. It looks weird. I mean, I thought about getting my shit blonde a few times. You know what I'm saying? But I had a piece of blonde before, but that shit fell right out. I dyed my hair blonde like one point in time, like a patch of blonde. And that shit lasted like 3 days. My hair just fell out. I was like, damn, I'm too much of a real nigga for this blonde shit. So, but I'm not saying, at the end of the day, look, see, this is one thing I will say about that shit, because, we can always have our jokes about race and what people shouldn't do and do what makes you feel good to yourself. Because you the only motherfucker that shit really, like we look at motherfucker like you ugly or you attractive or you cute like that. Like, who ugly. I mean, if you ugly or you cute or not. Because I looked at myself in the mirror for fucking 41 years at this point. And there been times in myself I knew I was ugly as fuck. And there been times in my life like, damn, you a bad bitch. So at the end of the day, if you looking in the mirror with as a white dude with dreads, you like, damn, I'm a bad bitch with these white, you know what I'm saying? That shit make your self-esteem high. Who am I to tell you? You know what I'm saying? That's not what you should be rocking with. So do whatever make you feel good, and that's what's gonna make the world better. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep the NPCs happy. So next up we got, what are you saying in all your songs? All right. Yo, Danny, my boy and I have been asking ourselves this question for years about a certain word you use often in your song. What's the word you throw in one of your songs? Church, check, chug, check. I keep it interesting. Please clear this up for us. Thanks, Daniel. Peace, wine, and it's check. You know how and what it is when you do anything in recording, it be like anything in fucking, I guess in old school hip hop or whatever. But they always go like microphone check, 1 2 1 2, check checking 1 2. So instead of me saying check 1 2 check, I just check. That's my way of checking a mic. So I just say check. That's all me doing. I'm just checking a mic when I say that from back in the day, because that's the tone that I'm gonna use when I'm a rap. Because it could be a time when I was like, I remember being like old school, like when studios, when we used like the old school, remember the Mackie that had the hard drives you had to pull in and out? And they would make me have to check the mic, and I would check the mic, and I'd go, yo, check 1 2, check 1 2. And then there would be time for me to record, and I start, Danny Brown, and they be like, nigga, what are you doing? Like we didn't check this shit. Now we gotta go through the shit like, bro. We had the levels was set to a total different shit, So when I check the mic, I'm gonna check it at the way that I'm a rap. So that's all it is. It's check. It's just check. It's check. But yeah, shouts out to Wine for that one. I feel like, that's probably like some lore. And the other one, a lot of people always say I'm thinking stop, or I'm saying style when I say that one. And I only got that one from, Lil B used to say swag and all his shit like swag. So me, I was like, I don't got swag, nigga, I got style. So stop. So I started saying style. So that's what that is. That's all that is. So shouts out to the bass guy. He influenced that one, man. I'm giving niggas Danny Brown lore they ain't know. That fucked you up right there. But yeah, that's always just style. People think I'm saying stop. They think I'm saying some other shit, but it's just style. But I guess I'm just saying it because that's a gay ass shit to say. Like, I got style. So I'm trying to say it in the most aggressive way I can say it. Like, Onyx, put your guns in the air. Stop, nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like, nigga. But shouts out, it's all homo. Hairy legs. Hey, Danny, I've been seeing this chick for a little bit, and she seems really cool. She even brought joints to our first date. We got stoned and had pizza and ice cream. The only problem, pizza and ice cream will fuck my stomach up at 41. The only problem is she doesn't shave her legs. She made a point to tell me she shaves everywhere else, and I'm just being a little bitch. I mean, that's kind of weird. I'd rather take the monkey furry than the legs here. I mean, this is kind of, she got a backwards way of going about it. I think she might be a bad bitch, and sometimes bad bitches like to do shit to make themselves ugly to turn off weird ass niggas. For real, y'all don't get that one. But it's sometimes a bitch will be so bad that they'll do some shit just to make themselves ugly, so it can just. Cause certain niggas got a bad bitch dictator. Like I know I can tell an ugly bitch is bad. Like you ever been one of them type of bitches? Be like, man, she wear crazy clothes and shit. Be like, I know she got a fat ass. It's a fat ass under there. You get what I'm saying? And then she get naked. Be like, I knew it. This bitch did. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't show you her body. Like that's the type of situation I feel like this is going. I mean, you got to send some pics for me to really give my assessment. But from what it sounds like this you got a bad bitch on your hands, and she just trying to see if you can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's what it is. So I think good restaurants do that sometimes. Like you ever been to one of those fire ass restaurants and it just got badass decor? You like, this look like a shithole. Like there's no way the food can be fire. And then you sit down and when they drop that bag down, you're like, damn, that's why niggas. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't want that line up the dough. They don't want all that extra fucking, you get what I'm saying? Then have you ever been to a restaurant that they got the line up the corner, the shit, everything look fire, so everybody taking pictures in that bitch, oh, it's lit. Then you get the food, you're like, it's all right. I mean, it's cool. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't for this. But yeah, the restaurant with the bad decor and everybody looked like they grew up in Chernobyl and shit serving you food. Fire packs. And they dropped the fire pack. I feel like that's what that is for you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know more than me, like I said. So, I would say, man, hairy legs, is she wearing hot shorts and shit everywhere? It's just, and it's a different type of hairy leg, too. Because you can have that, like, Y'all know those type of bitches that got like the good hair, type of bitch that had like a little mustache. That motherfucker, that's the wet monkey. That's the super wet. That's the super wet monkey. When it get wet, it look like you already ate it and you ain't even do nothing to it. When the hair is just, it was curly, but then it gets straight. Like, she can give her pussy a perm by herself. Them type of bitches, like, when she pull it out dry, it's curly, but if her shit get wet, the hair lay down. All right. We go jump into some would you rathers.
Would you rather?
So that was a good one right there. Damn, I gotta write that one down. That might be, I might have to put that in my first stand-up set. Piss or dip. Piss or dip. Oh, say a coworker of mine actually drank a cup of their kids' piss yesterday. And different coworkers said they recently drank someone else's dip spit on accident. So it got me thinking, would you rather drink a cup of someone else's fresh piss or a cup of someone else's dip? I mean, I drunk some piss before. Sometimes you do too much coke and your dick don't get hard. You just got to do shit to girls to make them know you did freaky enough to come back. So like, bitches pee on me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I drink the pee sometimes. I mean, it's a good time, man. If I could pee on you back, you could pee on me if I could pee on you back. We just got to get high enough to do that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing shit like that sober. All right, next up. Art or fashion? Would you rather have to dress in one boring outfit like a blank white t-shirt, blue jeans, New Balance sneakers? That sounds like a fire fit. What you mean? For the rest of your life, or not be able to make music for the next 5 years? I mean, this is a dumbass question. Because I mean that don't sound like a bad fit, because I wear that all the time and still make music. So I mean, not being able to make music will really hurt someone that really care about music. And I knew about that when I went to jail, because that was the one thing that I think hurt me the most. Like, motherfuckers be like, man, you go to jail, you care about like your girl. Or, you miss your kids and you miss your family and your moms. And yeah, all that's some real ass shit. But me not knowing what the new Ghostface album sounds like when it dropped and knowing it was in the world, that kind of shit affected my life more than anything else. I didn't give a fuck about nobody on the street, nothing like that. I remember stealing a Source magazine from one of the CEOs and just seeing like the release dates and shit that was coming out. I remember being up early in the morning and something about Detroit radio. I mean, probably it's a lot like that in Midwestern states. Maybe not just Midwestern states, but maybe like, certain not big market states, where like in early morning times, they would play songs that they wouldn't play like in prime time situations. And I remember hearing Lupe Fiasco Kick Push at like 4 a.m, working in the fucking registry, like putting together like linen, like hanging up, the orange uniforms and shit niggas wear when they go to jail. I was the nigga that I would have to hang it up to get them. You know what I'm saying? When you come to jail, you would get them, but I'd be the one to hang them up with the sizes and shit. And I remember hearing that fucking song, just that beat was like, fuck, that's the type of shit niggas out here doing. When like, man, this shit, so being able not to be able to make music, man, I might not be able to live like that. I think that's what I live for. That's what God put me on this earth to do. So yeah, maybe not, maybe yeah. But I know being in jail, like I remember hearing Jay-Z Show Me What You Got for the first time, and knowing. Because they would play, like I say, they would play shit early in the morning, and that would be like my goal, like, because I would have to get up at like 4 a.m. to go to work. And a lot of people didn't want that job being in jail, like, you got something else to do. What's hard about waking up at, imagine being in jail, be like, I don't want the job where you got to wake up at 4 a.m. Give me the job you got to wake up at 11, which is like working in the kitchen and shit like that. I'm like, fuck that kitchen job. They used to call the kitchen Water World, my nigga. Like, imagine you going down there, you know all the trays that, it's trays that they eat off of. That's the job that I worked, where you had to work in a dish pit, like to clean all the trays that your jail eat. My nigga, you come back, when you leave from that, Water World, my nigga, you talking about you drenched from head to toe, nigga. You ain't like you got your own clothes to pick. to wear some shit. You come back upstairs with some wet ass shit. Gotta let that shit dry out. Like, come on, man. Fuck that shit, man. So, all right. Oh, we got some white people shit?
White people shit.
No emails this week.
Oh, just for me?
Yeah, if you have anything.
You know, I don't really got no white people shit, man. To be honest, man, my white people shit is, man, I love white niggas. They been holding me down. They be holding me, because I be seeing people in the comments like, man, why you always trying to joke on white? I joke on black people too. What are y'all talking about, man? To me, I don't know, man. It's not like I'm trying to make any like racial humor or like make a thing like that. It's just kind of like what I talk about all the time. I'm sorry, is that like a thing that make me laugh? But nah, man, I'm not trying to like joke on anybody or do anything like that. Even like with the Kia Boys thing, like how I talk about the Kia Boys shit. Like I gotta stop saying "still a Kia, make it shake," because that's like funny to me to say some shit, but that really like affecting people's lives and shit. It's like it's really a fucking epidemic in Milwaukee, and it's starting to pass off to other states. If y'all haven't noticed that they because it's becoming like a TikTok thing where people are knowing that you can steal Kias with USB sticks. Like it just happened in my neighborhood. You know, you can go on your Ring camera. And it'll tell you that shit that happened in your neighborhood and shit. Somebody stole a Kia in my neighborhood. They found a bitch in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So I will say, man, I'm not. I'm sorry. I will apologize. I know when I'm wrong about that. About making jokes about the Kia shit, and I'm gonna promote that shit on my show no more. And glamorizing light. I will say that because I make jokes about it and shit. Because still a Kia, make it shake. It just sounds like something funny to say. But at the end of the day, it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I think about it, man. If I was they age. And I was in Milwaukee, I probably would have been doing that dumbass shit too. You know what I'm saying? And that shit would have ruined my life and it fucked my, you know what I'm saying? I want to tell everybody, and this is my heartfelt message to everybody out there, the kids in Milwaukee. Y'all got a light on y'all from some negative ass shit the same way like Chicago did with drill, but it has turned into now we're listening to the music because it was like a lifestyle and a culture that comes with that shit. So now, you know, it's a spotlight on y'all now, man. Make some dope shit now. You know what I'm saying? It took a negative situation that could turn positive. Because now I listen to Certified Trapper. You get what I'm saying? And shit like that. So I would say it was a negative shit that could turn positive, man. So, man, stop stealing Kias and spend more time in the studio and make some dope-ass music, man. Y'all, you know, it was like a thing back in the day, like New Jersey Drive, you know? It's an epidemic, some real shit that's happening right now with y'all city and something that y'all can talk about and let the rest of the world know and shit. So the eye on y'all a little bit. So I feel like at the end of the day, man, the kids that's involved with that shit, man, if you got some type of little shit of talent, or if you don't, man, if you know something about it, it's an interesting story right now. So go in the studio, talk about it. Stop being in the streets doing it. It's been done. It's already been documented. You get what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to go out there and steal kids no more, man. Go make rap songs about it. We'll listen to that shit. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that, man. Because I felt bad. I did think about that shit and was like, man, that's kind of like not cool. I'm fucking 40 years old, man. If I had a kid, he'd have been out here stealing Kias and shit. And I'd have been mad as hell. My son pulled up with a Kia, with a USB stick out that motherfucker, listening to Certified Trapper, making it shake and shit. I'd be like, man, you going to jail, man. Like, fuck, man. And then you know the fucked up part, like parents, like you always tell your kids and shit, like, man, you do this, and you go to jail, I ain't fucking. I know that nigga would have stole a kid, went to jail. I've been sending him commissary. I'd have been still looking out for. That's your kid. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we got some freestyle.
Let me hear you bust a freestyle.
First up here we got Alicina.
When I show up, they start clapping like Kramer. That's why I wear all black and blow loud like Vader. Green is in my skin, so call me alligator. I need some rolling paper so I can get faded. Make the K-pop, look how the bass slap, I'm jaded. Been on way too many first dates, mama, I made it. Your last day is here, so you should stop procrastination. Bullets so big, fuck around and hit a spaceship. That's how I lace shit, your crew's mad dumb, son. I'm the shit like cow dung, grab my shit like Al Bundy. Pull it from my hip, turn you to a crash dummy. I make money, send it to Philly, always sunny. Big Mac and an Acura, that's why I'm clapping ya. 3-7s like Savage, bruh, send you to Canada. Game is 40 below, so grab a goose bubble. Hit the moose knuckle, way too many girls to shuffle. There's no rebuttal, pass the balls back. You got the contact for the large bomb sack, I want it, bro. Blowing on that strong, I got no cardio. Chain Cartier, bitches like DiCaprio. Leonardo, Gat semi-auto. More heat than Barstow, more gas than a car show. Yeah, it's Alicina on the microphone. Tell you bitch I'm trying to bone, leave me alone.
I already know what's wrong with this. Okay, I can solve this problem in 3 seconds. You got low self-esteem in your raps. You don't even realize it. That's why you blanked your face out because you scared of somebody telling you whack, and that's all it is. Or you got some type of way of like, man, I'm too old to be doing this or doing that, and you could never make it in rap music with that type of mentality. Or even, I mean, I'm not saying you're trying to make it in rap music, anything of that, but the rap will never be good because rap music is all about confidence. And bro, Playboy Cardi could say a whole 16-bar verse with just 8 words, and it's amazing. And it's all because of just confidence and he believed what he's saying. Is that I feel like you were just rhyming words just to say shit, but you can actually rap. It's just you're so fucking self-conscious about what people are gonna think about your rap that that's what's hindering you. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I have. That's my I would take that as advice if you wanted to make music or do anything else. It's just to say stop being scared. And I bet you that would apply to something else, because that's how deep Danny Brown get. That ain't had nothing to do with your rap. That's gonna apply to something else in your life, and you're gonna be like, fuck, this nigga, how he knew this? But yeah, stop being scared, man. All right.
What up, Danny? What's good, Wolf Boys? This is my freestyle submission. Ready? Goes a little something like this. I'm straight decrepit and dejected, empathy like a dollar bill. You know I gotta stretch it. I'm doing me. I feel thirst, I quench it. Ronin shit, baby, no henchman. I'm off the goop like I'm Gwyneth Paltrow, singing my blues like the saxophone alto. And I got a mean shortage of dough. It matters not, cause in the summer I glow. And I know if I keep going with the flow, I'll be swept up by the undercurrents where it's cold. And I'm hoping to be let in the fold before I fold. Good things come to those who wait, or so I'm told. It's all struggle, no credit. The game is fucked up, time to reset it. This path that I walk on already been treaded. I guess you can call me a bit hard-headed. Eyes front and center, while my wounds fresh and tender. Mexican, not Mexican. Been ready for the next contender. Peace.
Yeah, I already knew. Once I saw the Mexican flag and the Corona shirt, this was a 5 out of 5. Like I already knew it was nothing I could ever say wrong or do anything. Fuck Trump with that wall. Shots out El Chapos, El Minchos. I live in Texas now. This was amazing. And send more. What's your name? I'm pretty sure it's cheap prices for whatever I want with your family. And yeah, you're amazing. I love you guys. Danny Brown don't want no smoke. Love you, man. I love all my Mexicans. I love all my brown people, man. That's all I can say. But the Corona jersey and the Mexican flag, definitely intimidating. Look at them. I'm terrified. So yeah, when they talk about like yeah, let's go to some drip sets.
Drip set.
Shouts out to all the L after that do crazy shit. And we live in Texas now, man. We can't be doing this. That's why I stopped dressing like a cowboy. Who is this?
Chris Pine from
I
Star
thought it
Trek.
was Chris Chan. It'd have been cooler if it was Chris Chan. Chris Pine. Damn, man. Every week with the drip sets. I mean, this is, I don't know what's happening with the fashion world or what's going on, but I feel like, it's like because I don't think he put this on himself. I feel like, what is the stylist going through? Like, this is a talk that needs to be had with stylists, because I feel like they dictate the culture more than we do. Like, niggas be thinking, like, you be seeing, like, all these niggas be wearing shit and this and that. But it really be the stylists that be with making the trends and shit rock. And they are like the niggas that have the pulse on the pipeline of fashion in some sense. Like, even in the sense, like, it's an old story where that Cameron tells that always sticks in my head. Where you talk about where Mariah Carey and Dame Dash had gotten like a little roast battle in some sorts, and Dame Dash like, damn, you walked out the house wearing that, and she was like, damn, nigga, you still pick out your own clothes? Well, she ain't say nigga, but you know what I'm saying. She's like, damn, you still pick out your own clothes? That shit stuck with me. Like when I first heard that story, like, damn, like rich niggas don't pick out their own clothes. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you be seeing niggas fly, you be having an understanding that it's something else behind that. Even like with music and everything we do. You get what I'm saying? As far as in this, you know, when it's that much of a high quality. You get what I'm saying? And I just don't think he would have picked this out for himself. But this is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think I don't think he can come up with that. You get what I'm saying? So shouts out to the stylist that came up with this. This was amazing. And I might bite this look. You get what I'm saying? So shouts out to Chris Pine. What Chris Pine do? I mean, he actor, right? But what do he play in? I know I say this shit every episode, and I've seen some shit where motherfuckers be like, Danny Brown don't be knowing shit. Nigga, I literally don't watch no movies, TVs, none of that dumbass shit. Like, I mean, I'm sorry.
He was Captain Kirk in Star Trek. That's his, like, most famous role. He's been in a lot
The
of
real
stuff, though.
Captain Kirk?
I mean, the recent movie versions of it.
Captain Kirk was William Shatner.
Yeah, back in, like, the 60s.
Yeah, see, I'm old. Yeah, I know William Shatner.
But, like, the current
William
movie
Shatner,
series is him.
What he was doing? He was doing the commercials for Priceline.
Yeah.
I'd use a lot of Priceline in my cheating days. Priceline say the nigga a lot of times in his life, man. And you know, look at him. And he like, hell yeah. The negotiator. Look. This nigga, bro, William Shatner helped a lot of niggas cheat. That's what it really was about. This marketing campaign was about cheating, man. Like, you want to cheat on a bitch? Holler at William Shatner, Priceline. Like, boom. Where the room at? But yeah, no, William Shatner, we ain't doing that no more. We being faithful to our women. I don't fuck with you, dog. I feel like you put a bad influence. You put a bad influence, man, on me, man, with the negotiator shit. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes it might be like, if the room was too much, I wouldn't have did it. I'd have like, you know what? I ain't doing it tonight. But I had the negotiator with me. He was like, you know what? You got this suite over here. You know, in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got this suite over here at the MGM. You can get this for $500, but it got a bowling alley in it. You're like, oh shit. I'm about to stun on this bitch. I was just about to get the little regular room at the Pontchartrain. I'm at the Athenaeum. I was gonna get the little room at the Athenaeum with the hot tub next to the bed, like Nino Brown in New Jack City, bitch. You get what I'm saying? Now we got a little bowling alley and shit. We in this bitch, you know. Now we done ran up $700 on a mini bar. All right, man. We not living like that no more. So I'm telling you, William Shatner still living?
I think, or did he just die?
See, I always be thinking about like, man, I got to do what I got to do, man.
He's still alive.
See, I ain't got that
much.
much time in my life. But then I be seeing a nigga like William Shatner still living. I be like, I'm all right. I'm all right. Damn. Yeah, cause William Shatner, he is. I feel like he don't even know that. I feel like that was his second career arc. With Star Trek, the next one was niggas cheating. Cause I feel like when you order shit, it'd be like him pulling up, and he'd be like the negotiator. He come up on his shit. It'd be like you know how it's like a loading screen, and I feel like he come up on that bitch like, you be like the negotiator, like, then it come up the rooms and shit. You be like, boom, let me grab this one. All right, damn. This nigga Will just put me on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even Priceline. Will was hitting niggas, bro. This nigga was the hotel plug. Fuck Star Trek. This nigga been a hotel plug for dog. William Shatner is that nigga, man. Niggas, bro. I probably wouldn't have been cheating like that if it wasn't for William Shatner, man. So look, my baby that I'm with right now, it never was my fault in the beginning. Like, he created this cycle of fucked up thought process for me. Because if it wasn't these hotel rooms that I can get for so cheap, I never would have been doing this dumbass shit. William Shatner, the negotiator. They never would have came with this. Because it don't work like that with flights. If y'all niggas know that. But hotel rooms, oh. All right, let me stop doing this, man, because I feel like I'm influencing someone at home. Nigga, I'm like, damn, Will be having the plugs like that? They don't know. They're like, Will be having the plugs like that? Like, all right. So Pete Davidson, they said this nigga in trauma shit right now, huh? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
bitches
he's
do
going
that to
through
you.
it.
Bitches do that to you. I ain't gonna lie. If I was him, I would feel a little used right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just would feel like a thought. And I've been that guy before. Where I felt fetishized, like, bitch, you don't like me like that. I was like you just did that shit. You know what I'm saying? You had fun for a little bit because I doubt he ended it. You get what I'm saying? And that's the thing about that. And this nigga has an amazing career going for himself. He ain't either had his drama. He could have lived without this, to be honest. Now you got Kanye hating you, a legion of fucking kids that, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just gonna, like, have a negative approach to you and all this type of shit. So I would say, man, Pete Davidson, I know what you're going through, man. If you need a friend in life, I'm here for you, man. You want to talk to somebody, hit me up. We can do a movie together or something. I'm funny, too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we can, you know, you ever thought about, like, making, like, a how high type of nigga get out of rehab for pills? We can make a how high version for pills. Like Method Man and Red Man type of shit. Do our thing about white bitches just do us dirty and throw us to the curb. I've been there before. I know what you're going through. You got to deal with crazy ex-boyfriends with crazy expectations that you can't look up to. I've been there with you, so you need someone to talk to, man. I'm here for you. But I know you got it. You got it. But, man, this nigga got to have a type. That's what I feel like that's what's killing him. Because you can't go from Ariana Grande to Kim Kardashian. That's too much of a body type difference. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pick one. You feel me? Because that made me feel like you fuck everybody. And when bitches feel like you fuck everybody, then you're not like a hot commodity album. You know what I'm saying? So you done went from Kim. The only thing you can do now is fuck Lizzo. To get back in bitches' good graces, to get back in all the bitches' good graces and be the hottest nigga on the world, you gotta fuck Lizzo. And make that a thing. So, I'm telling you what to do, man. Holla at me for, you know. All right. Well, fuck these drip sets, man. We gonna talk about fucking MultiVersus right now, man.
Video game reviews.
Have I told you, Andy, what was gonna happen?
Huh?
With MultiVersus? I can't even play it now.
Why not?
I'm a level, I think I'm about a level 14 Jake.
Yeah.
And level 2s.
You get
A level 2 Shaggy. It's putting me in the ground. No, these yeah, these level 2s. These niggas that's replaying the game and like running it back and trying to beef up characters again are destroying the game. I feel like if you have a main right now, man, just keep your bro. It's gonna be so many characters right now. Why are you moving on, man? Just stick to it, man. So you haven't been playing it?
I mean, I played it a little bit. I tried playing Superman. It's tough. It feels like
Superman has an ill throw.
Yeah.
I've seen this nigga just throw niggas to the ground. You come back up and you throw your ass back down again. Like, that shit is...
Yeah, I did you could do like a thing where you hit him on the ground, goes up, and then you throw up, and you could just kill a motherfucker at like 0.
But they said they did an update of some shit, and they fixed the hitboxes and all that shit. So I hopped on a little bit yesterday, but I was too much in my brain. But I did good. I was playing pretty good, but
You still on Jay? You getting Smurf though?
No, I'm still run with Jake. I'm just still stick with. I mean, to me, Which is fucked up because I'm coming from, that's like my smash main, which I play with Kirby. And I feel like I identify with Jake the most. You know what I'm saying? That's my pronouns. For MultiVersus is Jake. I identify as Jake. Jake is the coolest nigga though. But even in real life, if you have to pick me out of every multiverse character, like who would Danny Brown be? I would be Jake. That's who I am in life. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, MultiVersus, I would say I'm pretty sure, but you did see that they say they were going all in on this.
Yeah, you said they're bringing like fucking.
They said it's going to be over 100 characters.
That's crazy.
And no, they're saying this is going to be like I mean, maybe me, I'm going too deep on Reddit and all that. But they saying this is going to be like a 10-year game. Right? This is going to be 10 years before they think about doing anything else. And that's where we at with video games. And that's some honest, real shit. But did you see the new Harry Potter? No, it's a Harry Potter open world coming out.
What? No, I did not see that.
I'm tripping. Hit the Googles.
Hold up.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. There you go.
Oh no, I just got a life. No.
You didn't notice? I've been watching the look. I ain't never seen a Harry Potter movie in my life. But I'm gonna play this game. I read a Harry Potter book in jail, but it was a book. It was like, I don't even know when it was, but it was nothing that I could know what was going on. It was something that was like a third book. It was something where I didn't get. You know what I'm saying? It was just a nigga. It was just something that it was something I was able to kill some time with, and I didn't understand what was going on, and I just had to like make it up for myself. But Hogwarts Legacy is coming up, and this looked like it would be something that I would be down with. So yeah, we got that, and I jumped it off of my drip sets, but I'm gonna run it back just because I want to talk about it. Can I hit the Googles and pull up the Detroit Pistons teal jerseys? Because I have a whole thing about this.
What jersey? Teal?
Teal. Just Detroit
teal.
Teal. You know what teal is, the color?
I do.
I know you know, Zola. You done bought some teal shit. You look like a nigga that done bought some teal chucks. Like, fuck it, let me get the chucks and teal. But yeah, they bringing the teal Piston jerseys back, and I'm very excited to say that. Because this was the time in my life, I feel like this is my era of Piston basketball. We sucked like a motherfucker. But I had this when I tried to play basketball. If anybody don't know, I've been 6 feet since I was like in the 8th grade, which is fucked up because I possibly could have went to the NBA if I would have took it serious. But at the time, I thought I could be a point guard. You know, so I always cared about dribbling, and I wanted to like dribble the basketball, but I was actually good at blocking and rebound. If I really would have just realized, but at 6 feet in the 8th grade, I remember trying out for my 8th grade basketball team, and I didn't make it because I wanted to handle the ball. And coach was like, nigga, what are you doing? We need you to block and rebound. So I played for a church league, and that coach, he really instilled that shit in us. Like, when you get it, I guess that's what it is too, being around a good coach, because he actually made me play my role. And it was like, he's like, man, just figure it. He was like, man, because I wanted to start. I remember when he put out the starting lineups, and I cried because I wasn't in the starting lineup. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm a hoe ass nigga, man. I was willing to ruin the team because they didn't need me with my skill set. So he's like, Daniel, if you down to block and rebound, then you can be in the starting lineup. You get what I'm saying? Just worry about blocking and rebound. And I would block. So then I was like, fuck it. That's what I'm going to concentrate on. But what I realized that I got a lot of offensive rebounds. And I would get a lot of putbacks. You get what I'm saying? But I would miss the putback, so I would get a lot of free throws. Every game we would play, I would get a lot of free throws, but I wasn't good at shooting free throws. So now we were losing the game because I missed a lot of fucking free throws. So it was like it was a thing. It was a thing. But I was just saying that to say that all the time when I did good in basketball, coach, he took us to Pistons games and shit like that. But this is the time we were wearing the teal jerseys. And I remember that a time in my life, and I was like, damn, that was like because that was the time I was really, really getting into rap music and shit, like being a rapper. So maybe one day I always thinking like a alternate universe. Like I possibly could have been a basketball player, man. Because I tell people this shit all the time. Like I would give up all my rapping skill abilities just to dunk right now. You tell me I can do like ill dunks. I can do all the dunks that I want to do. Fuck my entire rap career. I would just be doing it for no reason. Like you'll be like, damn, Danny, like what you be doing? What? My TikTok? I have a TikTok account, Instagram. You'll just be seeing me dunking. I'll literally be popular for dunking right now because that's like one of the illest things I've ever seen in life is a person being able to dunk. So fuck rapping. Everybody think being a rapper is cool. Just be a dunker, man. You got like what's cousin name? George? It's because now it's people that are actually making money from just being dunkers now, which is a cool thing. You get what I'm saying? Like even just in basketball now with YouTube and you know, social media, everything. Like it's people that are having like actual careers, like making money for themselves with off basketball without actually being in the league. I think that's a super cool thing. So yeah, man. I guess I'm in my basketball dreams right now. And another thing too, shouts out to Zaloopers. This is hat right here I'm wearing. Zaloopers is 6'7". If anyone doesn't know that. And he's a rapping ass nigga. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. This motherfucker is 6'7". So I'm only it says I'm 6'3". I always argue with that. I think they lie about my height. I think I'm 6'1" because Allen Iverson was 6'1", so I think I'm like his height. But Zaloopers is 6'7". So if anybody should be complaining about being a rapper that's not in the NBA, it should be this nigga. But thank God he didn't pick basketball. But I get it. Like he's one like you get what I'm saying? Like me being in my life and me like that's probably why I identify with him so much, and that's probably why, you know, when I found, you know, when we met each other and shit, I always wanted to make music and do shit with him, so that's probably a thing. So shouts out to Zaloopers. Hopefully I'll get him on the show one of these days, man. Might have him come up, man. So everybody go check out Zaloopers music, man. That's my homie right there, man. I love that nigga. And yeah, I tell my girl I love her. Anything I said in this podcast were for comedic purposes only. I'll see you when I get home today. And yeah, man. I love y'all guys at home, man. And I'll see you guys. This is the Danny Brown Show. Wild Make Studios. Peace.